Show! Yes, sir. We back. You already know my co-host Ayo Quay.
Yer. That's how they said in New York. Yer. What up, though? What Ayo Quay? We live.
Facts. You already know, man. We're missing one today. It's cool. Hey, the ship still got to sail, man. We still got to get this. We still got to get this episode out the way. You already know it's goddamn First Game Podcast Season 2, Episode 24.
24.
Episode 24.
Sheesh.
Yes, sir.
What's been working?
Hey, we're progressing in this game, man. How you feeling too, Quay? Just us two tonight, man.
Man, I'm a little under the weather. Had a crazy long week. Past couple weeks. But I'm here. I'm alive. What they be saying in church, they be like, I'm blessed and highly favored.
My bad. Bruh said he gonna show up.
Man.
Yo, we had my fiance birthday, my cousin birthday, 50th birthday celebration today. I made it though, man.
I thought you was absent.
No, I said I told the producers I was gonna be a little late, man.
Oh, I thought you was going. I thought you weren't gonna go up, man. We already told the crowd you weren't gonna be here. I guess you made it.
No, that the show must go on. Man. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a breach in the contract.
Oh no, I already talked to the producers weeks ahead, man. Responsible with my call outs, man.
Oh, shit, man. How you feeling then, man?
Man, you know I'm a little tipsy off the drink, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
My wife's birthday at fucking midnight.
Midnight? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's
I
party.
gotta bring my light closer. I feel like is my video dark?
Man, you good, bro.
You might have to get camo.
Shit. Fresh out the car. Fresh, we back though.
Well, fuck it, man. This is a shot for the birthday, then, man.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, biggest happy birthday.
Yes, sir.
Biggest happy birthday.
I done laid a shot down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you can bring me a black hair. Man.
That's good though, man. We thought you was out, man. We was about to get this day on the stove, man. But let's get to the first thought, man.
I thought y'all was all in, man.
Nah, we just started, man. Speaking of going out, man, study shows. All right, let's get.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, we back, man. Sorry, I had technical difficulties, man. The producers, they gave us some equipment that was a little faulty, but you know it is what it is. It's not gonna bullshit.
You was already here. All right, though. The first thought is gonna be about it's going to be about going out, man. Recent studies indicated that millennial men are increasingly choosing to stay in rather than going out, primarily due to financial considerations. These costs of social activities such as dining out, attending events, have made traditional outings less appealing. Instead, many artists opting out cost-effectively alternatives like streaming services online gaming, which offer entertainment without the associated expenses of going out. This shift reflects a broader desire to manage finances predominantly while still enjoying leisure time.
Mm.
So that's really what my thought is, man. Like, why you think it's more of a shift for the guys just saying, man, I'd rather play the game at home, man,
You
instead
know,
of
I, I, you want to go first?
I think it
Um,
was smart, man. I think that it's gonna take the man to manage the money in the household, man. He gonna make the decision, man. That shit gonna fuck us up at the end of the month, man. So I rather you cook. I rather you go on Netflix so we can make it through, man. That other shit can wait. That's what I think men doing in these tough times right now. No, women don't give a damn.
yeah.
that's a good take
Uh,
on it. It's a good take.
yeah, I agree with you because I came across this post that was talking about that, and it said it pointed something out that I didn't think about earlier in life. Now, on this post, it said that most of the time, like women, girls, they get in the clubs free. Um,
Mm,
most of the time, like somebody's buying them a drink. Um,
mm.
and it said on the men's side, well, shit, gotta pay for parking, gotta pay for the food, gotta you gotta have you gotta have some damn money. Nigga, it
Got to
costs
pay for that hat.
it costs like you know what I'm saying. And Lord forbid, look, listen, bro, you go outside and breathe, nigga, it's $100. It's just it is what it is, bro, and you are expected to have it. So it's
Mm,
like, but it's like it's not the same for them. Like it just so shit. Yeah, we need to be more budget friendly as a man. Like, of course, it's called thinking logically. Like, if we got bills to pay, if you want to be in this up under this roof, then we got to make some goddamn decisions. You can't we
mm.
can't we can't do everything that everybody else doing on Instagram. Like, it just is what it is, man. Like. So yeah, yeah, I'm a have because we look. I'm paying for these goddamn Netflix, Prime, damn Hulu, Peacock. Like,
Yeah,
goddamn, we can look. We can sit in the crib.
true,
Real
true,
talk, bro.
true.
You got Fandango at home.
Yeah, you can
True.
literally
I
watch
agree
the
with
movie
that.
that's in the theaters in your home
And
right
I'm gonna
now.
go ahead and shout out a film I saw the other day. The Wolf Man. That shit was great, bro.
Oh, that's a new one.
Or
That just came out. It's a
Yeah, it
scary
was
movie.
on Fandango.
yeah, I gotta I gotta check
I,
that out, man. Cause we just got new TV, so I just been on a movie binge, bro. I've been watching everything, bro.
Damn, I still got the party band on. You know, we rented out the loft, you know what I'm saying, strictly for Duplin County in Chapel Hill. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no Chapel Hillians in there. We rented that shit out, straight cash. Drinks on the house, on the tab. You ain't got to spend nothing. That's just how Republicans do, man.
but I mean, me, well, dealing with that studies, man, is getting kind of logical to the fact that, like, when COVID came, it was a restriction of socializing. You start realizing the things that you had at home make you happy. Watching the TV, playing the game, and it didn't cost you nothing. It didn't hurt you at all. You know,
Shit, when I ain't had no job, it hurt.
Nah,
Say.
nah, but
I
it's
think it's like what I was talking about on the earlier show that I don't think everybody fully adjusted to after COVID. Me personally, I don't think I fully adjusted. You know, at one point I was going out and doing my thug, like don't matter. Niggas would be like, "Yo, pull up." I'm scared.
yeah.
When COVID came, that shit kind of
But it's like when COVID came.
my mindset, and I
It's like
never
when
switched back.
it's like when COVID came, you realize that socializing is really like an illusion of happiness. It's like, why am I going to the bar, spend all this money for somebody just to not know me at all, or just for somebody just to look at me like, damn, bro, I'm spending a lot. And after that, it's like it started getting foolish on the social part. Do I really need to be out here? Cause I get like that too when I go to the bar sometimes. It's like this shit back in the day, it was all fun because it was like you was in school, you knew everybody. Nowadays, you just like when you in the bar, you just feel like an old ass person. Like, why the fuck I'm out here, man? I'd rather go home and play the game, man.
No,
Fuck
that
that.
shit be fun, but you can't overdo it at this age. I think the mix of COVID and my age at the
Hmm.
same time caused what the numbers you was just reading out. Cause
Yeah.
I feel like I'm too old to be hitting the clubs. Yeah, I go to a bar, but not too fucking much. I'm engaged. Ain't no need for me to really be out there for real. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then like you said, too, Quay, we got streaming services that that's monthly coming out our damn bank account, bro. It's like we should be using that to the max capacity of what they're there for. We should be using them shits every fucking day if they got them $24 a fucking month.
But
Like,
I'm paying for shit I don't even realize I'm paying for. I'm like, damn, I got Peacock. Damn, I got this. Damn, I got that. I ain't know.
that'd be a whole monthly check going out your damn bank account every month. You looking like, damn, you can only watch one at a time. That's just like men are starting to realize, like, man, this home shit is not no bad shit. But
I,
why y'all feel like women are more of the ones that just want to go out?
well, first, shit, I love being at home. I ain't gonna lie. I have everything that I need. I
Mm-hmm.
love it. And I don't know if it just come with age and all of that, but at this point in my life, I love being at home. And then to answer your question, I think it's because of they see their other counterparts or other females getting a certain amount of attention from what they're doing on these social media platforms. And so a lot of them just want to do the same shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna use that same thought process, but I guess I'd try to add on to it. I 100% agree, but basically, I feel like the women that really want to do that is the women that had kids early and shit in their younger years, and they kind of got that freedom of being out and doing what they do. It kind of got snatched away. Then they kind of wait till their kid get a little older or something. Then they try to do all that shit they feel like they missed. But like the men gonna tell you ain't missing shit. You think you missing some shit. Spend $1,000 to go on a fucking trip, then you be ready to go home and shit. It's like, bruh, women just don't realize what they got already sometimes. Men do. Men build their crib up to have everything they need in the crib. Women don't have
Man,
hobbies like men got. Like, we got things we can do at home that we be straight all day. They don't have these same hobbies. Like, they don't got no urge to go sit on the game and and let that kill their time. They just scroll TikTok and reels and that shit get boring. Now they want to go do girl shit. But
Right.
yeah, I
Even
think females
yeah, I
just
think it's also that too, man. Just the fact that women don't have the same type of entertainment that we got. Like our entertainment could be playing a game. Our entertainment could be watching our favorite TV show. We get more kick out
football,
of that.
sports.
Sometimes shit, if
definitely
I have
sports.
to if I have to put on clothes to even get something to eat, I don't like doing that sometimes.
Boy, Uber Eats piss y'all. You gotta go outside and go get it. You like,
Man, it's getting to that point, man. Like, I mean, that I don't know. It's just women are more drawn to that socializing. Let's look pretty and go out to a bar. Like that's coming a woman thing now. That's how I feel. But
I ain't got no problem with it though.
It ain't no
They
problem,
don't got
man.
shit else to do.
But just know who's saving more money
I
though.
mean, they could be working out. They could. Sorry. Let me stop.
You right? No, nah, for
What they
real.
ready to call it? Misogynistic.
Man, we free. We give us free. We free, man. We can say this shit now.
Could be
Hell yeah,
sharpening their
man.
skills on, cooking and just all that type of stuff, man. It's stuff to do at the house.
Training though, or
Hmm?
is it just building skills? It's not really fun. I'm talking about like they don't got no fun hobby. Like these niggas don't paint. These niggas don't sing. These niggas don't make money. I mean music.
Not
Well,
true.
consistently make them happy, man. They don't got nothing to keep them engaged. They gotta have a friend with them, or they gotta have socializing with it. We gotta do this. We gotta go to a concert. Like some of that stuff don't even bring no joy to me, bro.
Yeah,
I'd rather put that $50 toward a game. Let's buy the game and actually use it. Cause that damn concert ticket gonna be burnt to dust.
Plus parking.
you see how he got the
Yeah,
new TV? He
yeah,
want to use that motherfucker.
yeah.
Female get a TV, they'll look at it, but I mean, it's here now. They don't care no more.
No.
They gonna
Females buy
still be stuck on that
female.
for a week.
No, females buy clothes and want to go out and spend more money to show that one clothing off.
Bro,
That was less.
it was burning my soul to not open that damn box when I first got home. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, bro,
Why you couldn't open
like, cause we ain't have the stand for it. Cause
it? System shit.
the stand that we had originally was too small, so we had to go get another one.
Yeah, I
You ain't gonna mount that thing up?
that shit take a minute, boy. You
Yeah,
got
no,
to
yeah,
stud finder, damn power drill.
yeah.
It's
Eventually,
all three hard to get.
I got
bro,
drills, man. I got drills.
Got a drill somewhere.
I got a stud finder, but it's gonna be a 2-man job. I ain't gonna hold you.
No. When they get to 75 inches around now, boy, you gonna need
Yeah,
another guy to hold that TV.
I got a damn wall mount that moves and shit, boy. It took forever to put that motherfucker out there. I almost put it on that bitch wrong. It's gonna fall right out the wall.
dang.
Well, that's good though, man. I came across that post, man, because it's starting to get to that point in life, but it's like, you know me, boy. I'll go out. Let's go out. But it getting to the point, man. I'd rather just hear that damn bink. Let's play the game. Let's go into an adventure.
We can't play the game now. Ain't PlayStation down still.
Matter of fact, that's one of the first news, man. That was one of the first news. Boy, PlayStation was down a good 17 hours on a Friday night. You coming home
Worked
and
all
you
week.
got there looking at the screen like, why the fuck I can't log in?
I'm glad I had single.
Woo-wee. It was a lot of users that was kind of mad. They was heated after that, man. A whole 17 hours, bro. I'm talking about, boy. I clicked on that month. I try to play the game at like 6 p.m. I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck? I can't play. I can't play the game.
And that's a monthly fee too.
But
They might have to give us a free month
uh,
Got to.
for one day of fucking up.
yeah, man.
What's the stars or something?
They ain't really never. They didn't tell nobody anything. It's just like AT&T. They don't know why this went down. They don't know what happened. This has been the biggest outage since 2011. That PlayStation was down 24 fucking days.
Damn.
24 days, 2011.
I think I had an Xbox in 2011 because
Yeah.
ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, 360.
24 days.
Yeah, it was down 24 days back in 2011, and once again, it was. We don't know what's going on. A lot of people think it's It was like some criminal thing, hackers. A lot of people
Thought it
think
was
it was it could have been another mess up. Who knows? We just know it was a big ass outage and people was mad um, between 7 p.m. and further down February 8th of like shoot. I think around like 6 p.m. I mean 6 a.m. Shit. Cause I really don't know when it actually came on. I just know it came back, man. It got people kind of heated with that, man. It had a lot of play. It had a lot of Xbox people like, oh, I told y'all. You know them Xbox, but they was ready for that. They was ready for the talk down on
what
PSN
like
people.
what them niggas got to stand on? Hoping our shit crash? If our shit crash, what that mean for y'all? Nothing. You still
It's,
ain't got shit. You don't got nothing exclusive. We about to have all y'all shit. I mean, who cares? That's probably why it's been shut down. They about to shift all the Xbox shit on the damn PlayStation Network.
And that's going to be our next GG news. Our next GG news is Xbox boss Phil Spencer, and he's giving his take on what's the future of Xbox and what they're headed to. And I'm just gonna let it play this little clip right quick. Shit.
To ring fence around any game and say this game will not go to a place that it would find players where it would have business success for us. Our strategy is to allow our games to be available. Game Pass is an important component of playing the games on our platform. But to keep games off of other platforms, we don't think is a path that that's not a path for us. It doesn't work for us. What we're doing now, we think really enables us to build the best platform for the world's best games. There's no reason for me to put a ring fence around any game.
Basically, Xbox was saying that they're looking towards the Game Pass. They're not trying to be the type of exclusive game that's going to be only for Xbox. You're going to be able to have access to Xbox just like how you got Netflix, Peacock. It's going to be like a streaming service. Game Pass. Xbox have Game Pass on PC and all different, types of PCs, but they're looking forward for that. So you might not get any more Xbox consoles, but that's good for us PlayStation people because it's some games out there you might want to go on Xbox and play like Halo, like Fable. Shit, I know
Gears of War.
Fable. Yeah, Gears of War. So they're looking towards not being non-exclusive. They feel like they just feel like that PlayStation. They don't want to be exclusive no more. That's basically what the boss was saying. Phil Spencer, man. How y'all feel about that, man?
well, Phil side. Nah, man, shout out to Sony, shout out to PlayStation. Xbox was cool at one point in life. I ain't gonna lie, I had some cool games back in the day when I was a Halo fan, and it was like a couple other games, but man, Xbox so trash, bro. I don't
Damn.
even. They are, bro. Like they game system shaped like a rectangle, little cube, whatever you want to call it.
Don't even make like it's not even decorative.
Like
Hmm.
it's at all. Like they controller. Like I don't even know if they could talk through their controller. I don't even know if they're playing a game and if it's raining on that game, if they can feel the raindrops in their controller.
PlayStation got that the only one with the dual sense.
So so it's just like if they ain't even doing that, bro. I don't even really want to hear nothing from what's his name,
Oh, they
Phil.
do got better graphics though.
Mm,
But they did say the next Xbox console that's coming out might be a very high powered console. It might make its comeback. It might make its comeback. Well, are y'all PSN? Are y'all open for the Game Pass? Are y'all open to the downloading that app and spending monthly subscriptions on that?
nah, I'm not. Cause I feel like we already got our own Game Pass. Like I don't really want nothing from Xbox. Like I feel like with PlayStation, I got more than enough games that I can choose from.
You just
They
you
got
strictly.
like the old classes though. They got like Fight Night Champion, shit like.
Oh,
They got some stuff that you might be like, oh damn, I ain't played that in a minute.
yeah,
So you
But
just strictly you like I ain't gonna fuck Xbox at all.
yeah. For right now, but quick question on that Game Pass, like the Fight Night and stuff, because that stuff is also on PC, right? So,
you
but
talking about
didn't like,
Nah,
team shit?
I don't
but
know. I
did,
don't know everything about the Xbox Pass.
but like, didn't those games like originally come from PlayStation?
Nah.
Well, they were just non-exclusive, basically.
Uh,
You know how some of these games is strictly for PlayStation.
yeah,
That's basically what the Game Pass is trying to introduce to you. They just don't want to have. That's what Xbox is trying to do. They don't want to be non-exclusive. They realize there are more PlayStation players out there, and they want to get some of them PlayStation fans too. Because there's some games out there you probably want to click back home and play. But the whole console exclusive gaming, they said, nah, we ain't trying to be like them.
well, it's cause it's. I think it's because they can't. They they gotta do it that way now. Like they couldn't afford to be
Of course.
exclusive to only Xbox.
Of course. And plus they realized that PlayStation users in the billions right now and growing. So it's like if you can't beat them, join them. Shoot. Why not let a PlayStation user play Halo? Shit.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
right now, Call of Duty is looking kind of suspect.
Why you said that?
They still losing players, man.
And
They
that's
they still losing players.
I think they just got knocked off by Fortnite.
They can't. They just can't. It's just the originality right now in games nowadays, bro. It's just some of these games you could tell how some of these games just trying to just take concepts from other developers.
That league shit.
Yeah, they not trying to be innovative. They see Fortnite putting Batman on that game and they trying to copy that. Oh, we're gonna have Terminator on that game. It's like, come on, bro. Y'all losing what y'all supposed to. But the thing about Fortnite and that Engine 5, that motherfucker is running good. They getting rid of their hackers. They don't got hackers.
That's what it is. Them PC motherfuckers that crossplay, that shit ruined it, bro. I like that hacking ass Zen shit, man.
And I remember
yeah.
saw on the real on some what was it, Spartacus? Yeah, Spartacus real. He actually talked to a hacker. He was saying that shoot, some of the motherfuckers work with Activision. They selling hacks. So that's why it's so easy for some of these hackers or to, integrate these wall hacks in their game. Cause they saying they getting directly from Activision. That's was one of the rumors. So it's like Call of Duty is getting closer to obsolete, man.
Yeah. I
I
miss
deleted it.
I miss the old Call of Duty. I don't really like this new one. I mean, I feel like they tried, but at the same time, I feel like they did too much. I'm cool with some of the skins, but then it's like you said, when they add all these movie characters and Nicki Minaj's and different people, I'm just like, bro, y'all doing too much. Y'all can make the actual gameplay better as opposed to giving me all these different skins that still cost the original
Mm-hmm.
price as a fucking battle pass.
They fucked up with that one, man. They fucked up, man. Let me get to the next one, man. Hey, NBA 2K players out there. Guess what's not on 2K right now?
Yeah, I seen it, but I forgot.
Yes, sir. You already know. The Jordan brand.
Oh yeah, took
2K
Jordan off. Yeah.
2K has got rid of. I don't know what happened. Nobody don't know, but they said due to reasons beyond our control, the Jordan brand is banned in NBA 2K25. God damn. I don't know. We don't know what's happening. Was it? We don't. Shit.
It's because Jordan conservative.
You think that's what it is? Jordan was like, nah, man, y'all gotta pay
He
me for that.
made like a
basically.
comment about that shit somewhere, and after that, this came out,
Mm,
Yeah,
and
it's
that's crazy to me. They mad about the NFL taking in racism out the end zone, and I'm gonna ask this question:
yeah.
did end racism in the end zone help end racism?
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you why you say yeah.
um, every little bit, every little bit matters. So I guess I'm assuming if somebody was unaware, because I believe the NFL and NBA do those things to bring awareness to those causes. So,
Woke.
But you know what I
so
think it did?
let me finish. Let me finish.
Woke.
So,
Can I finish?
so I think it was put there for a reason. Some people it helped.
Be woke.
You know what I think it did, man? I think it created more racism. And wait, let me finish.
Mm,
I think it created more racism, not the white on black racism, but the black on white racism. Because I was thinking the other day, I'm listening about how everybody like Trump trying to stop the color people from doing this, and then I listened to Jasmine Crockett. Iowa is like one of the best ran states in the country. So a
mm-hmm.
black congresswoman asked the governor of Iowa, who's running her country, I mean her state, to a perfection. Low cost of living. They fixed everything through doing the Doge cuts like Elon doing to the government. So instead of them saying that all other states should follow that model, the black lady brought up, this is a congresswoman black lady. This is the most racist thing I ever heard. She said, your state is 94% white and 4% black. So basically, we shouldn't use your model because you have a mostly white state. Is that not racist?
Yeah. Point blank.
Is that
Yeah,
racist?
that I think that was a
But
I think that was a pretty ignorant response by her.
it's just the fact that
Like, wow. You
it's
rather
just
live fucked up than fix the state because you don't want to follow their model because they have a majority of white people there?
yeah. It's just the fact that some black people are looking at the fact that they did it first, so we should do it too. And it's like that's two wrongs don't make it right. At the end of the day, if we keep going off that model of we gonna do it because they do it, we gonna go in a big ass circle of racism. Don't isn't that what Martin Luther King preached about turn the cheek? Goddamn,
Mm-hmm.
don't do what the man in front of you do. Do what
They
different.
screw Martin Luther King for their purposes, man. One person gonna say Martin Luther King said this, and then another person who on the conservative side gonna say the truth of what Martin Luther King said, but because white people saying it, they don't hear it. It is like this is crazy. Like
I
these
mean, it is crazy though, cause it's
Democrats
crazy.
that really created like reverse racism, where it's okay for a black person to be in Congress and say it's white people who ruin the country. I'm talking about like in front of everybody. You white people ruin the country. I'm just thinking like, damn, what if a white dude or a white woman was up there saying, black people ruin the country? Yeah, y'all state running good, but it's just too black for us to copy that model. You be like, damn, it's just like white people just get it bad nowadays, bro. Like,
It's just like when a goddamn woman hit a dude, and when a dude just jump at it, it's you trying to kill me. It's like you gonna get out that stop. You can't be a victim if you antagonize. You can't be that.
it's gotten to the point where I know after George Floyd, it took a lot of white people to like accept racism and try to change for black people. And I don't feel like black people would do that for white people. I don't feel like they if white people was coming out saying, I think what Jasmine Crockett and all them Democrats be saying about white people is racist, and I just don't think the black people will tone down their victimhood and racism to get the same understanding that white people gave to create DEI and affirmative action. Like they had to create that through feeling guilt. And I don't think black people would do that for white people. I think black people gonna always hold racism they never been through. And it's like I was watching the bitch on CNN
Certain people do. Certain
and
people
that
do that.
Scott Jennings get paid more than her, and she's more educated than everybody at the table being black. And I was just like, she like as a black woman and shit. And I'm just like, why are you mad at conservatives about that? CNN is who pays you. Why you not mad at these CNN Democrats for not paying you what a black woman's supposed to be paid? Because all that shit they doing is fucking fake. Like, why are you getting paid less if you work for CNN and they supposed to be DEI, love, and black women and all that? Like, why they not paying you that? Why you not taking that up with CNN? Why are you blaming systematic racism on what CNN paying you? They supposed to be the ones on your side, right?
It's supposed to be, but that's the thing about it. Like, it's like people who still look at racism is going to be still less of a motivation to get better. At the end of the day, yeah, racism, it always been some type of differences in this damn country, in its history. But at the end of the day, if you keep eyeing that fucking differences, bro, you're gonna stay in the same spot.
But
Like,
they chose to choose love in the end zone instead of end racism.
well, I mean, I just feel like that type of, I mean, you gotta realize what these sports represents. They don't represent racism. Matter of fact, having politics in some of these sports are taken away from the sports part. Like, just like, for example, with the Caitlin Clark shit. When people start throwing that, oh, she's getting more opportunity because she's white, people start saying, man, I don't even want to watch this shit no more. Because it's like, we escape from that shit. That's what sports is. We escape from that.
WNBA got like a separate league.
Yeah, they got like some summer league, like rivals. It's like some shit called rivals.
Like, what is this shit?
Hey, more exposure, man.
Nobody watching that either.
But that's what Caitlin Clark declined to play. You remember she was like, I ain't playing rivals this year. It's like a summer league for women.
Yeah,
but I mean, but it's just like the it's just political shit, man. Sometimes gotta take a break. Sometimes that racism shit, like, that's was the reason why goddamn Colin took that knee, and it was like they was looking down bad on, because it was like, bruh, it kind of like put, now if niggas take a knee during the goddamn Pledge of Allegiance, I mean the national anthem, is looked down upon. It's like, before then, shit, I was doing that shit too when I was in high school. I used to take a knee, but it was just on some, me being like on some humble type of shit, or me just praying.
Man, I don't think it's gonna
Hold up. What just happened?
Well,
I was trying to understand the analogy you used about Colin Kaepernick. What? Explain that one more time.
I'm saying, him taking a knee, he did it for social injustice. But people been taking a knee during the national anthem. It wasn't on no protest type of thing. It was just on, I'm about to pray right quick. Don't you pray on your knee? Don't you pray on your knees?
At night.
That's all I'm saying. So,
I pray during the national anthem.
But I'm just saying, like, during the before a football game, I used to pray. I used to take one knee and pray. But it wasn't no down. It wasn't looking down upon. But when we had Colin doing that during the Pledge of Allegiance, it was for social injustice. That's why it kind of that's why, like, politics and sports is starting to be like oil and milk. It's starting not mix. Nobody don't want to see that no more. We just want to. We out here to get away from what the outside is. You a Steelers fan. He a Panthers fan. We ain't trying to say both of y'all black and y'all should be together. Like, no, bro, this is sports. That's
Yeah,
why it's starting to get that. Like, nobody want
they
to
do
that.
the black national anthem. None of us even know the black national anthem. But they do it and it's supposed to mean a lot to black people or some shit.
But that's why it's kind of like stuff like that. Like, that's why it's like that's just ended.
It's division.
Yeah, it's starting more division. It's that people are starting to say, man, let's just end that shit because it's not helping nobody. It's not. We all on the same team. Black, white. It's a white kicker, white quarterback. It ain't no. It's like that shit ain't helping us to say, oh, it's still racism here.
First they were saying DEI helped black people. But when it first started, black people were saying it's only gonna help white women. So it's like they ain't even respect it until Trump want to get rid of it. Now you want to make it like, and they said DEI only help 4% of black people in the government. So it ain't even really helping, nigga. It's just us spending money on that dumbass shit and people arguing over it. Look, from what I was seeing, by the year 2055, the US is gonna be no more good, bro. Everything we spend is gonna be to catch up debt. If we don't get rid of it's hard shit we gotta get rid of. But if we don't get rid of Medicare and Social Security, we can't be saved. I'm just being honest. It's the hard shit I gotta say. If we don't get rid of Medicare and Social Security, we cannot be saved as a country, but people is not ready to accept that. Bill Bill Clinton cut the government, but because he was a Democrat, it's all
Yeah,
good. Obama said he wanted to cut the government, never did it, but he said we have to do these things. It's gonna be some hard choices. Nobody raised the eyebrow. But when Trump do it, they don't like the fact that it's breakneck speed and it's whiz kids. He got like fucking 9 or 10 super genius kids. They like 19 to 25 working overtime to cut this shit, find the bad shit we waste for spending. And people is arguing about it. And it's just like Democrats are picking the wrong hill to die on, bro. Like Scott Jenner said on CNN, it's when it comes to issues, 80% believe this and 20% believe this. And the Democrats always pick the 20% side. This trans shit, this fucking trying to spend our fucking money, billions and trillions, to make the world gay and trans. Like,
yeah, we're
we
gonna get to that. We're gonna
put
get to that.
the money on shit like that. The Department of Education, people on your timeline gonna be crying about it because they just hear Department of Education. They don't know the intricacies of it might be fraud and waste in that. Just because Trump say, I want to have Elon look into it, don't mean they gonna get rid of your fucking broke ass kids free lunch.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that right there, man.
You know, I get tired.
That's what the headliner too, man. Damn, not that,
Vaccine waters.
not that. That was a headliner.
Yeah, that's the Mexicans.
Now we're gonna go into the USA.
Yeah.
The signs of USA are being removed and taped over. President Trump calls for this agency the closure. Like you speak upon, this agency has been a cover up for these Democrats spending. I'm talking about Doge is going in. Doge is not playing with these people. Doge has been recently a new department, was the government efficiency of Doge is the Department of Government Efficiency, and they're looking to all these spenders because now, like you said, we in debt.
Bad.
Doge has been finding a lot of spending what these Democrats has been doing, and a lot of spending has been covered up through the U.S. aid. It's been terrible spending, man. I'm talking about billions, thousands of dollars. For example, one, 1.5 million to advance DEI in suburban workplaces. 70,000 for production of DEI musical in Ireland. 47,000 for transgender opera in Colombia. 32,000 for transgender comic book in Peru. These are a list of U.S. aid spending. I can go on. Did y'all found some also to have Sesame Street in Iraq? That was like what, 20 million? I'm not correct. I don't know if I'm correct on that one, but it's just been a terrible spending, and this is under the Biden administration, man.
2 million for condoms in Gaza.
Yes.
What the fuck? How does that help us? Like, that's what I be saying. I be like, Trump, he brought up, he think it's a kickback that some Democrats is saying that they sending the money for this shit. Really just robbing our money and giving it to their friends. Like,
They taking some of that, bro. And you ain't about to tell me they spent $20 million to send condoms in Gaza. You ain't about to tell me they actually took that much. No, they pocketing some of that money.
how does that help us, though?
It never was to help it. It was just to put a title on it and take the money. That's all it was. That's how I feel like it was.
And it's just weird. It's only Democrats they got a problem with getting rid of it. Like, it's only Democrats losing their mind over this shit, bro. That's how I know they're defrauding the people. Biden made it where you could believe.
I think that's what it had to be. That's what it was, man. It had to be what it was. The fact that they was using that USA, man. It's kind of bad because it's like, I'm sure there's probably some Democrats out there that actually was fighting for the cause, but I'm sure there's goddamn some other Democrats out there that knew how to get spending out. Like, I knew they knew how to get money out, and somebody told them like, shit, we should just use the USA. All you gotta do is just goddamn put a little title on it. But you know, like you said, just only Democrats that's
into the building. The doors
Man.
are locked.
Right.
There's a security guard there. I'm guessing that's who's in the brown, tan-looking shirt, but we don't know for sure. They're having a tense conversation. Kind of want to listen in for a second here.
Show them your ID. Were you told to stand here, or did you decide to stand here and block members of Congress from entering the Department of Education?
Access to federal buildings.
We're allowed in there.
So a private security contractor
Do you know who members of Congress are?
members of
Sure,
Congress.
we're all members of Congress.
Maybe he doesn't understand. Do you
A private
understand who
security
members of Congress
contractor
are?
is making the decision to block members of Congress from a public access entrance.
I don't think he knows.
You have the authority as a private security contractor to block members of Congress. That has been knighted and granted to you.
You have to at least let us go to the desk. Yeah.
It's made the
Oh
voice
my,
want.
look at that. Who told you to do this? Open the door.
Trump said to do that.
So do you understand who members of Congress are?
And that was the thing, like you brought up though. Like, it just said the members of Congress. You don't see no Republicans up there shouting and how, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just the fact that you brought that up too, Quade, about the U.S. Is the U.S. is really good. Is everything, like the quality of the U.S. is great or good for us. And that's one thing that's been questioned too, was the education. Now, when you can't get in that damn building, it's a big uproar. Oh, we care about education. But y'all had so much access through these years to make the education good. Now, when somebody step in and say, oh, no, you can't go in, now it's an uproar. So it's like, man, stop playing this act. Stop playing this act like you care so much about Department of Education. Go in there, let them find what they let them find some stuff out. But that was the whole shutdown. Really, was a shutdown of Department of Education. If anybody wanted to know why it's been recent shutdowns, this was going down. These findings, they got to stop the money. They got to stop the money going through. Just like that old black lady that's in the Congress. She been putting her whole family under $100K payout. $100K payout. All her family members are living good. How the fuck she doing that under a 100K salary? It's crazy how some of these Democrats are very wealthy. They're making more than the damn president. God damn. And then, this is another video of what the spending, in case you don't know what this spending is. This is basically showing you what they were doing in different countries. $25,000 of an Ecuadorian for an LGBTQ group. This what your tax money was getting spent on.
Mi primer tacón. Un espacio para todas las diversidades. Aquí te mostramos cómo aprendimos sobre el drag, su arte y su historia. Un espacio seguro que nos enseña a ser auténticos y a desafiar las normas de género. Construyamos un mundo donde podamos ser nosotros mismos.
Me encantó de esta edición el hecho de que son personas que ya piensan el drag más allá solo el tema del show, ¿no? Ya lo piensan como una herramienta política, una herramienta para entender sus propias identidades, una herramienta activista, una forma de protestar, de levantar la voz. Entonces eso me pareció como súper hermoso.
El objetivo principal.
I ain't gonna show no more, man. Yes. $25,000 of our tax money was basically going towards the agenda. Everybody had speculation of the agenda and what the agenda was. What they say, woke, being aware, knowing what's going on. Yeah, you better know that $25,000 of your money was going to Ecuador for men to walk around in heels for a drag show. It's a big list, y'all. It's a hella list, man. It's crazy though. That's why right now I'm not mad about Doge. And if you as an American, regardless if you was goddamn Democrat or Republican, you shouldn't be mad about Doge either. Cause they finding this shit out. They is finding that shit out.
This all started when Barack Obama legalized gay marriage.
That's a tough statement.
It's the truth, though, because after he legalized it in the United States,
he opened the door.
He tried to spread that shit to the rest of the world. Like for example, Yemen, he tried to get them to do it, and they didn't. No, not Yemen. I think it was Libya. He tried to get them to do it, and they wasn't going for it, and they banned him. Like he's banned from that country, but the media don't never talk about that. Like, Obama, I mean, he cool. He made some cool changes.
He really did.
But he's not the angel that everybody think he is.
I agree with that. Man. You're starting to see that there was a lot of doors open with Obama. And I don't know what happened with Biden, but damn.
Fuck Biden.
It's sad, man. It's sad, man.
Man. They arguing over the people's will. Like, we wanted Trump and Elon to go in the government and cut bullshit out. We wanted that. We voted for that. He said he was gonna do that the whole time he was running. And they always arguing against what the people want. We don't want to use no fucking pronouns. We don't want kids get fucking reaffirming gender care. We don't give a fuck about that dumbass shit, bro. That shit is a waste. We don't
Yeah,
want
that's
that shit taught in schools. That's why we're going for the Department of Education. We freezing federal funds so we can have time to look at what the fuck is going out before it goes out. Because once it goes out, you can't get it back. These people just bitching too much, man. They don't understand that the fucking country is a fucking business. And if you don't take care of these things, you're gonna wish you did. The shit people feel like US cannot fall. We can fall, bro.
We can fall, and we can also have mishandled. We can be mishandled too, man. I just hate the fact that that's happened, bro. Cause a lot of us. I mean, I'm just saying, back in the day, bro, I was a Democrat too, and I was believing in what the movement was. And to sit here and finally figure out that these Democrats was basically stealing money our under our hardworking hands. They were just giving away that money.
But when you sat down and thought about it, what was you really? You said you was a Democrat. You was going for the movement. Like, what was it that you was rooting for? Like, what's they movement?
The movement, it was like you said, that it was built off of racism. It made me feel like, since I was a black man, and a lot of things that was against me was because of my skin color, and it was seeming like one side was just preaching that, and I ain't gonna say every black person, but many black people go towards the side that say, "Oh, we fighting for your rights," because that's what we always been taught. We always been taught to go towards the person that's fighting for our rights, instead of that one side that's fighting for everyone's rights, that's trying to have this place better for everyone, not just better for you. And I,
You know what's
I just
crazy?
felt like that was that way,
Black people don't even accept that we actually fucking have ties to the U.S. Constitution, bro. We allow immigrants to take what was made specifically for us in the Constitution, and that's the birthright citizenship shit. We allow immigrants to hijack that shit, following with the Democrats. Now they over here having anchor babies and shit. When that strictly was made for children that came from fucking slavery. They had to make that so we can have our freedom and citizenship. But now they allow immigrants to use it. And that's just not what it was for.
Mm.
You got a President Trump saying, this shit for y'all niggas. It ain't for them. It's for y'all. Y'all supposed to be here. They don't. Like, it's a
when
president
you
supposed to be here. This your shit.
when you say that black people allow them to use it, what do you mean?
All
Because
right. So
I don't know too much about that.
I'm gonna tell you. So say it's two Migos. They're not legal. They come over here. They have a baby. They child is a citizen now. But that's not. It wasn't made for that situation. That's why Trump want to get rid of it because it's being used wrong. Birthright citizenship was made for blacks that came from slavery. Give them citizenship and they free because there's no country that they know that they can go back to. So this is for us, and we allowed immigrants to use it and hijack it, and now Democrats use it to fight for other people to take the power we got of our vote. Democrats used to appeal to black people because they needed our vote at one point to
But
win.
when you say we allow, I'm assuming you're talking about the United States government, right? Because I don't understand how like black people allowed it if we haven't
Us,
technically. I mean, It's
But
not like we patented. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying like
no,
we
what I'm
as in
saying
black
is
people
when
should have
you,
been.
I'm saying when black people get on the boat with the Democrats arguing that you shouldn't deport immigrants because of birthright citizenship, and it's just not for them. Like you're taking our special, like that's something specially made for us in the Constitution to prove that we belong here, and they're using it as like a fucking loophole. Is what I'm saying. You're taking away what America gave you to make you special. That you, it's really supposed to be white people and black people, bro.
He was saying like we as in we should have made it our importance. We should have actually fought more for that particular law
Yeah,
than
for like
anything else.
they shouldn't be using it, not us standing there telling these niggas to protest getting deported. Get their ass out of here. They don't belong here. We do. Why is we on that side?
That's why it's like some of the shit that. That's why I wish I was more into politics back in the day because it's a lot of shit that I should have brought more attention to that I didn't really know. And I just feel like what you said about that should have been something that should have been prideful. If we actually know what is for us, instead of looking at, oh y'all, that work, that 1986 work act, that shit really wasn't for us, bro.
Shit, it be weird because it's like the shit that some black people is prideful about is the fucking entertainment industry. If a white person like make a hip hop sounding song, they sweeping down that person trying to be black. But when it comes to like actual birthright laws, it's like, and I think it's because I think the reason why it's not as much uproar about real life shit like that is because I mentioned it in an earlier episode. We don't have a seat at the UN table, so it's like most black people don't even know about that shit because
It's
we don't
tough,
even have
man.
no representation amongst the other world governments and world leaders.
It's hard to have somebody that's represent for us because most of the shit that was built by us, people been taking
Well,
advantage of it.
no, I get what you're saying, but my point in saying that was like if we did have a position at the table,
Yeah.
then I'm pretty sure we would be more aware of birthright citizenships and laws that's catered to technically black people that's from America. It's because the reason why it's so much unawareness is because niggas just don't have no representation. Now
But
I'm not pointing no fingers or nothing. I'm just saying it's just niggas just don't.
and man, but also too, also go back to the if you don't want a nigga to find out, put it in the book. And a lot of these people, a lot of these niggas are worrying about Cardi B and what she do. A lot of these people are watching, would rather watch Zeus than what the fuck actually going on in the world. And that's where it's got to get to. That's where it's got to get to. You got to get to the point of you got to know, you got to find out where it is. Stop searching up. Stop searching up to see if the baddies is going on next season. Start searching up. If you got kids, start seeing what can affect your kids. What the goddamn the education doing, or what the like. We got power in our communities. We just don't exercise. Just
Yeah. My fault, I didn't mean to cut you, but I just to piggyback on the we got power part. I came across some information that said that because Target stock has dropped, and it's because of like I guess black people that didn't agree with their DEI stuff
yeah.
stopped shopping with Target, so that caused their stock to drop. And it just to piggyback what you're saying, like damn, like yeah, we really do got power. It's just we just decide to put it in the shit that don't really matter.
I can't agree, bro, with the money shit because our race is not the most populated race in America. So it's like even if you did have a great message against you. Your message can't be because it's too white and these white people, because you need white people. You
Yeah.
need white people, bro. Like
You need the next American
to
at the end
get
of the day.
to get to where Obama got. You can't do that with just black people. And you closing up how widespread your message go if you make it like that. White people don't want to hear that, bro. And then another thing, and this is gonna shock a lot of people, I guess. Fuck it, I don't care. But yeah, black people built this shit, but it was with white direction.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what kills me is how they be like, black people built this country. Ah, yeah, we built it with white directions. Cause if it was black people who built this country alone, why the fuck Africa not like the greatest country in the world? Why they don't build Africa up? If black people built the US, why they don't build Africa? Why can't they build Africa?
Mm.
Why is Africa relying on the US to give them shit? They got gold, all types of minerals over there that we got over here. They just not using it. So I don't.
Because it's just
I
it's
would
just
say it's I would say it's not all of Africa is like that. Parts of it was split up through I can't even say it. Colonialism. Certain parts was owned by like French, British. So each country in Africa is pretty much different. Now there are some like Nigeria and Lagos. There's some that's I guess like up to date, kind of futuristic, but there are still some that's struggling, that's depending on, like you said, America and some of these other countries. Like why these countries don't have these funds. So
Saying,
yeah, I feel you on that one.
but even the countries that do have all the minerals, it's still not as strong as the economy is not high on the list. Even the good African countries, but they have gold. They allow America to take their diamonds and shit. It's just badly, is all I'm saying. It could be managed great to where everybody paying extra to get their diamonds and gold. Like they're not doing it though. So I'm like, bro, ain't no way I'm gonna keep hearing people say, "Well, we built it." Like white people didn't have a hand in that. They fought in wars for the shit as well too.
true. And that's the thing about it too, man. It's just that type of way of thinking is not helping America. Even like even when back in them days when they did have slaves,
Literally
it
took
still
everybody.
got to that point that they felt like slavery was still not helping it wasn't helping the economy. It still wasn't. Like at the end of the day, a lot of people came and built this country. I ain't gonna say it was just white people that built this country. Shit, it was Spanish settlers that discovered fucking America.
Bruh.
That's why it's a diverse group of people that started this country. But it ain't about where you started. It's about how you end it. It's about how you maintain this
What was
motherfucker.
the point of the Civil War? Why y'all keep bringing up Martin Luther King? We got to what he fucking said he had a dream about. We there. What is we still crying for? Like, and another thing, why the fuck? I just don't understand. Like, why?
It's
How is it possible for people to keep saying they oppressed in these high ass positions in this country, bro? Like this shit is insane to me. We
it's
got
it's, it's tough because
six
it's like
billionaire black bitches telling us that black people is oppressed. They don't even supposed to have millions based off the fucking salary they got for their job. So it's just fucking crazy, bro. I'm just tired of that bullshit. It's like they just trying to keep everybody divided. And I feel like, bro, if you just got rid of that stupid ass DEI shit, this stupid ass, oh, we been held back. We went through slavery. I heard a nigga at my motherfucking job trying to explain how bad slavery was. I'm like, nigga, you won't fucking there, nigga. Do you know only a few white people had slaves? The richest of the richest white people had slaves? Not all white people, just the richest of the richest.
That's true though, bro. That's
They,
why.
like, every white person they walk past, family had slaves. No, nigga, just like every black person not a billionaire, but you got Kanye's, Jay-Z's. Nigga, it's just different shit.
And you know, and that's what it's
A lot
getting.
of ancestors own slaves. So it's like, brother.
And that's what it's getting to the point of we got to be proudful about this country, bro. Where you at right now, man? Because when you don't take care of your household, when you don't treat your house right, people gonna disrespect it, bro. And that's what's going on in LA.
Yes.
Since Monday. That's what's going on right now, man. We got people in the streets waving different flags, saying this land has been stolen.
Look,
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. Now, I don't know shit about that video, so I'm just asking y'all a question from my opinion. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel when y'all see them waving those different flags and doing what they was doing?
Disrespectful.
I hate it.
And because I'm trying to understand, like,
disrespectful, man.
Well, have y'all ever heard of America being like a melting pot of different cultures?
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch, like we're all immigrants, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I never like really understood that too. Like, okay, for example, you have these different cultures here, and they just be waving their flags and shit. And I mean, okay, yeah, rep like I guess like where your family from, whatever. But if you're a citizen, I don't think you should be like waving no other country's flag.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, bro. Because it's getting to the point that like that's why it's getting to the point of when people talk down about this goddamn country.
How these people think you in a country that you want to stay in, but you protesting, waving the flag of the place you don't want to go back to. Like, how is Trump supposed to look at that and feel? If you was wearing American flags out there, motherfuckers might have.
What y'all protesting about? What's going on?
Then.
Go deep into that. What if somebody came in your house and started telling you this is my house and I'm not leaving? Knowing that you got kids, knowing you got a wife in there, like you not leaving my house and you trying to goddamn. But this is a foundation, bro. Like this. That's why it's tearing down what the fuck United States stands for. At the end of the day,
it's literally somebody kick down your door, have a baby in your house, and you try to call the police, and they're like, "Well, they had a baby in here. I mean, they house now."
I just feel about that shit because it's like
you gotta pay for them to stay there.
But who created that rule though?
That's what I'm saying. It's been a loophole that they using, but birthright citizenship is for us. It's not for them.
That's like me. That's just like if I go to damn Canada and have a child, then that child is a legal Canadian citizen.
Yeah, you got the right as a parent to have to be there for that child. That's why they call them anchor babies.
But that's why it's getting deeper than that, though. It's like,
but we can't. No other country allows that.
Yeah, that's a national security risk too.
But it's starting to get deeper than that, though, bro. What like you talk? We all got family. We all got years beyond that. Like, damn, your family did their part for your ass to be right here. So how the fuck these other motherfuckers gonna be able to be strong enough to wave a flag? Like Cat Williams said, if you fucking think this is Mexico, take your ass back to fucking Mexico. Yeah, I got that clip, bro. Like at the end of the day, if you feel like this country,
a nigga like Cat Williams, like who black people take his words serious. It made me feel good to see him say that shit. That's
I
how I know
fuck.
the
I
right
fuck with
side.
his woke. I fuck with his woke. He was the first. He. I mean, I like his woke better. His woke is way more realistic.
Like, it's like, bro, it's like I'm choosing not to. It's like Democrats is making black people choose not to accept that they're American and free, and they should always be combative with white people.
I just say the fact that it's bringing down. It's bringing down what we should have pride in. Yeah, it's different races here, man. Yeah, hell yeah, different races here. Hell yeah, different races built this fucking country. But at the foundation, bro, of what your family wanted you to do, big dog, you gonna have to goddamn, you got to let motherfuckers know you an American, bro. Your family belong here. Fuck all that shit. What team you on? What team you on? Are you gonna be on a different team? Or are you gonna keep goddamn talk about this country? What team you on? Cause I feel what Cat Will saying.
You think I'm just in Mexico and I'm defending America? Cause are you Mexican? Do you know where Mexico is? No, this ain't Mexico. It used to be Mexico, motherfucker, and now it's Phoenix, goddammit. I bet you don't leave here and go to Mexico, motherfucker. Go get you some chicken legs, speech. I'll beat you, cabrón.
Yeah. That's what we need to be on, bro.
Nigga, do you know where you at, nigga? USA! 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 I don't give a fuck! No, motherfuckers think they can live in this country and then still be allegiance to another fucking country. If you love another country more than you love America, motherfucker, then get to step into that bitch.
Simple as that.
That's what it gotta get to, bro.
Simple
Like,
as that.
That's what it's gotta get to, bro. We gotta start having more pride, bro, about just being a fucking citizen, bro. Because all these other countries, they have pride about their citizenship. Fuck that. If we the goddamn leading, if we supposed to be number one, we gotta have more pride of being number one. Fuck all that. Oh, America ain't never been good to me. If you feel like that, it's goddamn Africa right now that's got open arms for your black ass. If you felt like that.
Let me make a quick announcement, man. I'm gonna have to go do some birthday shit, man. It's a pleasure joining y'all niggas tonight, man.
Yeah.
I got my fiance, you know what I'm saying, birthday, so hop back on with y'all niggas, man. If y'all still on here, but I gotta.
Alright.
Much love, dog. First Game Podcast, man. I see y'all niggas.
Alright.
For sure.
But it just getting to that point, man. We gotta start having pride about our citizenship, bro. We can't let other people come in here and just have pride about their other country, bro. I know America is not built on fair shit. I already know that. But we already know racism has already been here. We already know it hasn't been equal for everybody. We know that shit. But it's just get to the point amount of time we're going to have to work through that shit to get there. The same white people that was there back in the day ain't the same white people that was now.
But that's why slavery was so detrimental, is because, bro, it created psychological slavery. So yes, we may not be in physical chains right now, but the psychological damage has been done for generations. That's
I
trauma.
agree.
That's trauma. Like trauma is real, bro. Like trauma can really be passed down. Like for example, if your granddad went through something, bro, that was traumatic, that shit can be passed down all the way to you. Just I don't know how that's even possible, but it's it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to I just try to get. I mean, I just try to give them grace, bro. Like, cause I know I know what the government has done. I know, like, I know history. I study history a lot, and I understand what's going on, and I understand what's to come. But it's just during these times, like, I don't, man. I just give them people grace, man. I just focus on what I can control, because everybody not gonna understand at the same time. Like, some people have to live life a little bit more. Some people have to, like, go through a few more situations before they start to think, like, like, I guess how most people should be thinking.
I mean, we all have trauma, bro. But it's get to a point in time, and you're gonna have to live through that trauma. You can't keep focusing on that trauma. You're gonna have to get through it, bro. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to we as a group of people, we got to get past that point because you never experienced slavery. I never experienced slavery. You know how long ago slavery happened? It happened. I'm gonna tell you why you know about it, because we still teaching that shit. It doesn't help you. It just reminds you that a group of people owns your group of people. Why we should teach that shit? We should go past that shit. That's why it's a lot of missing things in our education that we need to implement instead of all this that slavery stuff. Cause it's not helping us as a grow. It's not helping us grow as Americans.
I don't think we should just go past it. And honestly, I think it can help. It's so many layers to what happened that causes people to, kind of, I guess, like, not even care about it no more. And I get it, but it's like, let's just say that trauma is real, bro. That shit really passes down through generations, and not everybody is gonna, like, think the same and want to and have a, not everybody gonna have a victim mindset. I don't think everybody has that. I do think that there are some people that understand how it has affected, I guess, black people as a whole. And yeah, I agree with that. But
Mm-hmm.
and you're right. Every us we haven't physically been through slavery, but I'm pretty sure we have seen the effects of it.
I mean, the facts, bro. It's tough though. I mean, I ain't gonna say that you gotta just erase it off. But I'm just saying, if it's a constant reminder, let's say if I owned your people and your child had to go to school and learn about that, that will reset that trauma. The only way you can heal your scars if you got dang if you take care of it. You can't goddamn go back in time and not fall. No, you got to go
But
forward.
but if you owned my people, why should decades, like, why centuries and decades later, why should I be forced to forgive you and get along with you?
Because those are two different sets of people, bro. Those are two different sets of people, bro. And it wasn't to be real. You gotta get mad of an origin where they got the people from. Because all white people, all the people who did who bought some of them damn African slaves, all they did was gave them money. It was been slaves. It was been slaves in Egypt. It been slaves in Africa.
Yeah, but honestly, man, I don't even really.
It's a ongoing non-process. It's a process that can't be solved.
Yeah, but I like to focus on the the blacks that's here in America, because I don't really believe that motherfuckers was really bringing like millions and thousands of slaves over in some wooden boats across the Atlantic Ocean. Not the Atlantic Ocean I physically seen. Like,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? Like that shit be tossing these huge ass modern fucking ships. So it's like it's just hard for me to believe that these wooden fucking boats had all these slaves on it and came across the
It's
Atlantic Ocean.
that's why it's hard when you think about history of what you know right now. First of all, with that slavery shit, we were bigger, stronger, faster than these goddamn settlers. Second, these settlers weren't even healthy enough to even take over a fucking country. These niggas had diseases on them. So it's like, yo, like, that's why that certain part of history, it should be known. I don't mind African American studies, but I don't want to make that as a primary education because that shit is not helping us as people. It's just bringing up more shit, man. But we're going to get with the next news, man. Trump sues CBS. Trump sues CBS offer election interference because a 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris was released after they accused her of giving some bullshit answers. But they edited enough for you to think that, oh, she's giving the right thing. And be honest, that is considered election interference, big dog. I'm trying to see though. I can't find it though. But how you feel about that though? It's just you gotta look back with
to my election interference.
Well, I mean, just the fact that you can see from one side that it's been a lot of manipulation, bro.
I think it's my honest opinion. I think it was election interference on both sides, and on Kamala's side, I think paying artists and entertainers can be considered election interference, and on the Trump side, the whole incentives for crypto like Doge and the Trump meme coin, I think that can be examples of an election interference. So I think it comes from both sides. Now, yeah, one might have been like more in our face than the other, but it's on both sides, bro. Even the last election, you know, with Biden and Trump. Trump said that there was you know, election interference, and shit, it 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 looked like it was. Shit, they were trying so hard to, like, you know, not let bro get reelected and all of that. Like, yeah, I could see that, but I think it's on both sides.
Cause I'll show you. Cause I mean, bro, it's starting to get to the point that okay, the way certain people feel about each other is starting to be a manipulation of the media, man. Like
That's the real threat.
And that was one of the things they exposed too in the USA too, that a lot of these like media has been paid to actually put certain type of news out. Yeah, and that's what Doge uncovered too. But we about to look like it's crazy though, because it's like, damn, like we could talk about how black people like old girl was kind of outraged about not getting paid enough, but a lot of us are getting that shortcut. A lot of us are getting that shortcut to be successful, but ain't nothing said about that.
Solution to the war in Ukraine? Would you meet with President Vladimir Putin to negotiate a solution to the war in Ukraine?
Not bilaterally without Ukraine, no. Ukraine must have a say in the future of Ukraine.
As president, would you support the effort to expand NATO to include Ukraine?
Those are all issues that we will deal with if and when it arrives at that point. Right now, we are supporting Ukraine's ability to defend itself against Russia's unprovoked aggression. Donald Trump, if he were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now. He talks about, oh, he can end it on day one. You know what that is? It's about surrender.
Would you meet with President Vladimir Putin to negotiate a solution to the war in Ukraine?
Not bilaterally without Ukraine, no. Ukraine must have a say in the future of Ukraine.
How about, as president, would you support the effort to expand NATO to include Ukraine?
Those are all issues that we will deal with if and when it arrives at that point. Right now, we are supporting Ukraine's ability to defend itself against Russia's unprovoked aggression and doing what we can to continue to build and strengthen the alliance around the support for Ukraine's right to be an independent nation, free from having its borders forcefully taken by Russia. And we are going to continue to work closely with our NATO allies to continue to reinforce America's alliance in the context of NATO. Again, in this election, there's a real difference between me and the former president. I believe in reinforcing the strength of NATO, understanding, again, it is the greatest military alliance the world has ever known. Donald Trump would pull us out of NATO. Donald Trump, if he were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now. Let's be clear about that. He talks about, oh, he can end it on day one. You know what that is? It's about surrender. Achieving peace and an end to this war is not synonymous with surrender. Those two things are not the same.
Synonymous? Shit, I ain't never heard that. Synonymous. But I think that shit got edited so, cause she was saying right there and unedited that she was goddamn, she ain't like goddamn Biden.
Yeah.
So I think they try to edit that out so she can keep them type of voters with her. They ain't like that shit. And she said that plenty of times that she wasn't like Biden, or that's why it was kind of a bit discrepancy about what she was believing in and versus what Biden was believing in. She was trying to separate herself from Biden.
Yeah. Man, the media has I don't even want to say the media, bro. I'm gonna say America. America has played so many tricks on its own people. It's faked invasions. It's faked moon landings. It's faked wars, bro. Like it's just. It'd be weird, man, because like so much shit has happened throughout the history of America, and yeah, it's a good thing that Doge is doing what it's doing, but I think that the country itself is so many layers to how fucked up of a position we're in that. Yeah, it sound good taking away like certain programs, and I get it, yeah. But at the same time, like you can't leave out that, bro, everybody don't got it like that. There's some people that do need assistance. There's some people that do need help. Now, granted, some people have taken advantage of those outlets, but there are people that really do need food stamps. Like for example, let's just say you got a husband, a wife, and a child, and the husband lose his job because he got sick or something, or was it because he was in the hospital and he had to lose his job. Now, now they don't have enough money and like they need food stamps, but now they can't even get them because the shit gone. So like I get it, yeah, I get it. You know, do away with the shit that's costing us money, but at the same time, like don't leave your American citizens behind if you care about them like you say you do.
You
Figure
know,
out figure out a way to when I say compensate, I don't mean like give them money, but just figure out a way to help them out as well.
it's getting to that point, bro. That's why it wasn't Trump trying to he just trying to get away with it. He had to stop certain shit, bro. He had to stop certain money that was going depleted, bro. Like, it's a lot of crooked shit that he has been against and he's still against, but it's still got a lifeline. You realize money is a fucking lifeline right now. And that lifeline is being used by bureaucrats, Democrats, by other people. So therefore, it's like it had to be some type of stop to it, not to hurt, to save the people, because it's a lot of these people that's running behind the people as like they okay, the people is the sheep and it's wolves that's dressed as sheep at this point. That's just how I put it.
I mean, I wouldn't say all.
Nah, it's not. That's why I was saying sheep, because it's a gathering of people that probably don't know what's going on behind Democrat. It's probably some people that's actually fighting for the cause, but then again, you probably got some people that's, come on, bro. You got them using 20 mil to have goddamn 20 mil to have Sesame Street in Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. That's why it's like it's certain people that probably is fighting for the people that's looking like, yo, I didn't know that. So it's going to get mixed up. It's going to get mixed up, man. But that's why it's certain people that probably don't know what's going on and they really ain't got no say about it. This is one of the people in Plus Two that was like, the big headliner too, that Sesame 20 mil for Sesame Street in Iraq, and one of the Democrats had their input about that, because it's like, yo, that's outrageous how, even though, okay, people have something to say about Doge. Doge is like some make believe. I'm gonna say right now, it's kind of like a make believe department that just came. I ain't gonna lie, Elon Musk. He some reason Trump has given him a lot of trust. I ain't gonna lie. That's weird. That is kind of weird. But at the end of the day, it's like he's doing what he don't need no money. That man make millions. But we're about to hear what Chris Coons had to say about 20 million in Iraq for Sesame Street in Iraq.
Is funding Sesame Street a judicious use of soft power?
Well, Michael, the way you put it is the way I hope folks considering your poll today will think about it. This isn't just funding a kid show for children, millions of children in countries like Iraq. It's a show that helps teach values, helps teach public health, helps prevent kids from dying from dysentery and disease, and helps push values like collaboration, peacefulness, cooperation in a society where the alternative is ISIS, extremism, and terrorism. And to your point, it's pennies on the dollar. The U.S. Department of Defense has an annual budget of about $850 billion. USAID was spending about $30 billion. It is a small proportion of our total federal spending. And as Joe Nye would often say, it's not just soft power, it's smart power. Let me leave you with one other quote, Michael, if I could. Jim Mattis, who is a 4-star Marine Corps general and Trump's Secretary of Defense in his first term, in a hearing back then said, if you slash development and aid spending, then I'm going to need more bullets for our troops.
That's kind of weird to me, man. I mean, let's say, Tukwe, you was a president. Let's say you was a president and you had a outstanding, like, I don't understand how putting Sesame Street in Iraq was going to help the country move forward. I mean, I just feel like there's no justification that if we talking about how the country is losing money, the country is like, I mean, he's saying that by a kid looking at Sesame Street can stop a war. I just felt like I got that from that.
Nah, that don't make no sense, man. They can they can create their own damn TV shows and shit. Now, I think there's a hidden message in every message, and it's all about the delivery.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say, like you just said that putting Sesame Street, like a kid seeing that, I guess it's not gonna want to go to war. It may sound crazy. Now, I don't agree with the funding and sending that over there. Now, I don't agree with none of that. But just thinking about the idea of it based on what you just said, I mean, shit. It might work, shit. Because them, like a lot of those kids in like Iraq and Pakistan and in those areas, they're born into war. It's like they're groomed to be a warrior, a soldier from birth, and so yeah, it maybe it sound crazy. It probably could work, but at the same time, shit, nah, then that might make them soft.
I mean, it's probably one of them spendings that it could have worked if we was in a better state to do that such a thing. But it's like right now, big dog, we in fucking debt and you talking about 20 million for kids to watch goddamn Sesame Street was going to help America? Nah, that wasn't going to help America.
Hey, what about this though? So you know how like we in like trillions of dollars of debt, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's fair that our generation got to deal with that when we didn't cause it to get there? Because it's like, cause if you think about it, you have all these past administrations, these past presidents that just kept like, not even just presidents, just government, however it go, just kept allowing that fucking budget to get higher and higher before they wanted to do something.
I think the model, like, we had to, like, I think we had to be the ones to deal with it because it was starting to, the timeline for how we struggled and how people back in the day struggled. Your mom and dad, your grandma struggled. It was starting to be a conflict on like, how the hell is we the ones that's making more money? We got more technology, we got more resources, but we in the same group of people that's struggling. And it was everybody starting to look at it. We was like, yo, us millennials are making a lot of fucking money for this country not to be the way it is. And it was a reason. It was a correction that had to come upon. That had to happen for us, bro. I hate the fact that it took us this long enough to realize like, oh, the government has been funding these news stations, these legacy medias. But at the same time, that same distrust everyone has had about the government can also be laid to rest too, because now you got a government that's solely for the people, that's not trying to manipulate. It gave you insurance, like, okay, I know the government. I know the government have been manipulating, But you know, this government right now, this administration right now, they ain't doing that. They exposing that.
Yeah, I could see that. And also, sometimes I be the conspiracy part of me. I be thinking that, shit. What if this is a yeah?
Tattoo.
These things sound good right now, but what if this is an overall plan to eventually get everybody to depend on the government? Because, like, think about it. If he's like, you're taking out these certain programs, you're deporting illegal immigrants, and yeah, to American that might sound like the right thing to do, but then think about it. That's going to create chaos. It's going to create riots. It's going to create people protesting to the point whereas shit, we might have to bring in the National Guard. Then you got martial law. Now we are depending on the government. So it's like it just I don't know. That's why I say it's a slippery slope. Cause like it's so much you can't agree with, but then it's like that little bit you be like, damn, it could go this way.
It could go that way, but I got a lot of trust for this government right here, man. Cause
Yeah.
past couple of years, man, you've been seeing stuff getting turned upside down. That it kind of make. I'm not trying to point at the LGBT community. I'm not trying to point at no gay people, but
I think they took that out.
well, the LGBT, the community right there was getting empowered by the government, and they was pushing. You can see by the USA that they was pushing certain ideology.
Yeah.
That certain administration was doing that. Therefore, it's like this administration, what you got coming in, I feel like they're more fair on trying to force their ideology on everybody. They just really want to get back to a normal living and how to be American. And that's why first what made this American great, or what made America very great was religion. Religion set the foundation for all of us. Why? Because it was separating what was male and what was female. It was natural. You being a Christian, you saying that you should be with a female. You being a Christian, you believe that children are gifts. Children are should be taken care of. You knew that you being a Christian that you honor your parents. But it was when Christianity wasn't the foundation, we kept going away from that. We kept thinking that certain ideology was just good for us, and we was forcing that on other people. That's why I fuck with this administration and what they doing. They bringing back what was normal for all of us. Therefore, Trump signed executive order banning men from competing in women's sports.
About time.
He signed off on it, man. He signed off on it, man.
That's what I was that's one of the things that really had me scared about people from the past administration, because they allow these these individuals to participate in those sports, man. I didn't understand the people mindset behind that. They thought that was okay.
And that was one of the things like we was getting away from, bro. That was one of the things that was the foundation of made you feel like, okay, we're not going crazy. But when we start letting certain people play in sports and dominate, saying that they're male, it was like, damn, like, because I got nieces. I got a whole lot of 4 nieces right now. And it was kind of disturbing because it was like, damn, are the last administration is trying to erase the existence of female and what they are, what they represent. Because it seemed like that's what they was doing. They were trying to shoot. It's getting to the point of time, shoot. They were trying to tell you if you deal with a trans woman that you ain't gay. Shit. They was getting to a point saying that, oh, since you got dang trans women can get pregnant just like you. Just like a woman
that
can.
shit was stupid.
And it was getting further away, man.
That shit was stupid. Boy, I hated America during those years.
It was tough. You couldn't speak against it either, bro. But that's why I fuck with this administration, bro. Now you feel more like an American that got more freedom of speech towards stuff. It, like you said, it ain't gonna be everything that Trump do that's gonna be like, oh, he doing the right thing. That's why this administration, you shouldn't feel bad. You should be like, well, shoot, I have a voice right now to come across certain stuff. I have a voice right now to say I don't like that. And since that happened, former athletes sued the University of Pennsylvania claiming they suffered through emotional trauma from transgender swimmer Leah Thomas.
Yeah. As they should. Shit. Cause think about it. What if your daughter was the number one swimmer at the school, right? And this transgender come in there and take over. Now that could have potentially knocked your daughter away from getting a scholarship. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was fucked up because a lot of these swimmers, bro, they put their heart and dedication, bro. Just like how I was a football player, just like how you ran track, bro. And somebody just come and dominate knowing that they cheated. Or they could have been a stronger specimen, but all they did was just cut off their penis and got down, played the sport. I just felt like that whole ideology with them transgender was kind of crazy when they was going to sports. Shit, going to bodybuilding, something like that. Shit. But for you to goddamn, just like that one, what was her name? Fallon, something. She ended up fighting. She was fighting fucking women. And these women was looking, and these women was like, yo, that's not no female punch. That's not no female punch.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild, man. I'm glad that ended.
But that shit had to end, bro. It was just certain stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I'm glad that ended, man. I felt like that was taking America in the wrong direction. But you see how they do though. That thing would be an issue on top of several other things going on at the same time. That's why I say, bro, it be layers to the bullshit.
It's just that we gotta keep fighting for that, man. That's something. It's like I think, well, all this shit though, it did kind of fuel what people were thinking. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't know what MAGA represented. I thought MAGA just represented for the white people. I thought MAGA said, you know what I'm saying? When you first saw MAGA. But it's like right now, MAGA is representing for people just to normalize the atmosphere of what America was. Not know we celebrate when somebody can cut their dick off and claim they're a woman. We wasn't celebrating that shit. But like you said, it's a lot of layers we're going to have to go through as America. And we're going to get through that shit, man. That's why this administration right here is going to change a lot of stuff. They're going to have what you've been thinking about. Now that you are a Republican, or now you voted for Trump, you don't have a different, like you're not restating your vote. Because you know damn well, I ain't with that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with certain shit they were doing. And now you starting to see a lot of stuff, goddamn, the Democrats has been doing behind your back to use you as an American. But it's crazy though, because we got, it's like you said, bro, all the stuff that was going, it's a battle that you can't see.
Yeah.
It's a battle that you don't know, that you can't see, bro. And
Yeah.
this shit right here about to let you know that like this battle right here is getting deeper than what you think. This guy is supposed to be
Now,
a
with
gay
that battle,
pastor.
very quickly, there was one word in those bedrock beliefs that began for me to be uncomfortable: problematic. When people now come to our church, many of them will first check the website to see what this church is about, what they believe. And many of the folks who did that would tell me out in the community, Brent, I looked up your church and it sounded reasonable, but when I got to that word Savior, it was a problem. And it was a problem because I'm from another faith tradition. Or it's a problem because I don't believe that everyone has to accept Jesus as personal Lord and Savior like the fundamentalists say. Or that everyone has to define Savior in the way that the fundamentalists define it. And it soon became that I kept having to explain that word. And I knew there were many people who would never give me the opportunity to explain that word. And in membership classes, when we would go through the vision, mission, values, and bedrock beliefs, that was almost always the point that was raised by somebody that they had a problem with. And so, twice in my 40 years here, I tried to get the word changed. And because I quickly realized that one crucifixion was enough, I backed off and thought, okay, this is not the right time to do that because it upsets some folks. Then I had to figure out my own definition of the word. And so today I want to talk about my definition, how I approach that word. I believe that in Scripture, the phrase salvation
But it's not about
means
you,
healing our
though,
relationship
bro.
with God.
It's weird, man.
And for me, Savior means the person or persons or situation that help me to heal my relationship with
Man,
God. Points
get
me in the right direction in healing that relationship with God. And so for me, being born in Canada, being born in New Brunswick in the Bible Belt, being raised a strict fundamentalist Baptist, I have no problem saying that Jesus is my personal Lord and Savior. That's where I come from. In the Gospels, we have the example of Jesus' life. So teacher, example are there. But it also has Savior. And I would hope that someday this church would see the possibility of changing that word, because it is a stumbling block for so many who want to be here. It is a stumbling block for people who do interfaith work. How do we explain that phrase to Muslims and to Jews and to Hindus? I think the word guide just as effectively describes the meaning, that Jesus is the one who guides us back into a healing relationship with God. It doesn't say he's the only guide.
We spoke of that one time though. You do have a lot of people that do. I'm gonna say a lot of people do like have trouble with the word Savior because people be feeling like if I don't go that one certain way with him, I'm going to hell. I understand that, but for him to be a goddamn a LGBT activist, I gotta disagree with it, man. I gotta disagree with it. I can't.
that shit was not cool, man. Not cool at all. He want to change the word savior to God, to guide, and says that Jesus is your guide, and he's not the only guide. See, that leaves room for confusion, bro. That leaves room to replace Jesus and God with something that's not of God. So, and then obviously we see that he has on the rainbow the rainbow flag collar or whatever it is,
Yeah.
man. It's just like, bro, it's wicked out here, man. And those people that think like him, are the ones who thought it was okay for a man to to identify as a woman, for a man to become a transgender, whatever you want to call it, and compete against women in sports. Those people that like him.
Yeah. That's why, like you said, man, it's a battle that you can't see right now, but that's good that we got some type of correction. In the news, Pam Bundy, she has been confirmed. Right now, as we speak, we don't know about RFK or Tulsi, but Pam Bundy is a confirmed. We got, that's great, that's good. But right now, man, we just, the U.S. is still trying to go further, man. Let's get our final thoughts.
Your final thought is brought to you by Prize Picks. Nah, man. My final thought is this world is crazy. There's a lot of distractions that's going on to take you off of your purpose. Just focus on yourself and do the best you can. Control what you can control. What you can't control, don't worry about it. Just focus on you. Take care of yours, you and your family, your loved ones, and just work towards being a better human being. Because there's a lot of shitty people out here. There's a lot of miserable people out here. And there's a lot of people that don't care if you fucking succeed or fail. So just focus on you, man. That's my final thought. Hey, yo, Clay.
Facts, man. That was a good final thought. But my final thought, man. We just jumped in February. The enemy is trying harder to keep stuff uneasy, and we still rising. That's all. If you feel like America haven't done you right, hey, by any means, bro, go to a place that you feel good at. That's all I gotta say, man. Because as an American, you're gonna have to choose a side. Because at the end of the day, America is a good ass team to be on, but we a prideful team too. That's what make the great teams, is being prideful. That's all I got.
You're...
You know what I'm saying, man? It was good. It started off rocky. I'm glad JB hopped on, man. You already know this is First Game Podcast.
First game.
Available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and everywhere you get your podcast. I enjoy everybody tuning in.
Shout out to them subscribers, man. Shout out to the followers. Shout out to the day ones, the ones that's been watching us from the beginning. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got bills to pay.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Hey, who you got for the Super Bowl?
I ain't gonna lie. I low-key want to see a three-peat.
Damn.
I low-key want to see a three-peat, man.
I do too, man, because I don't like Saquon.
They got here doing backflips over people.
But next week we're gonna find out who's the goddamn guy. But you already know, man. We'll see y'all next week.